that makes no difference that so few of you American journalists have ever been there. And yet, you claim to be the sole authority on the continent.
You're just another African who's anti-American. What about your leaders? What about your responsibility? What about that? What about you?
Our leaders, our responsibilities. And who are you to point fingers at me? At us? Now that is the key that's going to get my continent out of this stitch it's in.
It's my first novel, and Esther Arma has done a wonderful job creating a script out of the basic themes of the book and the main characters of the book. It was just a wonderful, wonderful event. You saw the audience really got into it without having read the book, and that's what the dramatization is supposed to do, just pull them into the book, into the discussions, tease them enough to want to buy the book.
Dramatized Reading is a concept that my company, Centric Productions, created. It's basically it's a sexier way to sell a book, and it's about bringing the book to life on a stage, making the characters real for an audience who may not have read the book, so they can basically enjoy it enough that they're encouraged to actually go and buy it. And then it also creates conversations, it engages the audience, and they get more passionate and more interested in the book, and basically it helps to sell it.
I started writing it when I was living in the Congo. It was Zaire at the time. I was living there in the 1970s, and I completed it essentially here in the United States. Yeah, but I always wanted to be a novelist, always.
The story behind Shana McBride is that she is a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist who grew up in a very well-educated, very secure family, and later finds out that she was adopted after her mother passed away, who was an ambassador. And the story takes a very wonderful turn, whereas she learns that now this is who I am when she finds out I'm from the Congo.
He's just the kind of person that really wants people to understand his passion and love for his country, his continent, you know what I mean?
I'm going through that, trying to connect with where I'm from, and also trying to assimilate from where I've been born and educated and raised. So it goes hand in hand, so I can relate most especially to Amina because she has that mix as well, trying to find her balance.
I was very moved by the themes because they're very close to my heart.
I definitely enjoyed it. One thing in particular that my son and I was just discussing, that, you know, it definitely clarifies a lot of the misconceptions of what's going on in Africa.
I've never been to this sort of thing before, and I thought it was a very good idea to do the dramatization.
We really enjoyed it. It was very good. I actually can't wait to read the book now.
It's very good. It's very good. It's like, you know, a hint of a book that we would like to read. We want to read more of those kinds of stories.
Absolutely.
It's very strong characters. I'm looking forward to seeing how the book turns out, actually.